Welcome back to Is It Still Good, the channel where I watch older films and let you know if they still hold up. Today, we're going to talk about a film that drums up a lot of traffic, a lot of comments, a lot of opinions. 2006, directed by Mike Judge, Idiocracy. But first, let's try to sell a book. Oh, we're back! Okay, so this was one of the first few reviews I did for this channel in a different format where I was kind of staring at you, looking at the camera. I did about 4 or 5 of them. I couldn't get the lighting right. I didn't feel like messing with it all the time. We switched to this voiceover format, and I deleted a bunch of those videos. Apparently, according to YouTube's algorithm, that was a big mistake. So we got chopped down to like no traffic right after that. So I'm going to continue to make videos until the traffic picks back up eventually. I just have to start being consistent, I think. So anyway, this is the first of the redos, Idiocracy. Last time this was up, you guys kind of freaked out. It got a ton of traffic. It was like 6,000 views right away. And I think I said Idiocracy, not a comedy anymore, right? That's probably what I named it this time too, or something similar. But that in itself drummed up some negative comments. People saying it was low-hanging fruit. It was obvious that you would draw these parallels. I remember the movie in 2006. It was very, very funny. I enjoyed it then. It's endlessly quotable. There's tons of great quotes. There's tons of funny things you can mention about it. You know, scenes you could bring up and everybody laughs. That being said, some of the jokes fall a little more flat now, considering what's transpired between now and then when it came out. And I think that's fair to say, by the way. So don't give me, a ration of shit for that. I think that's fine. So this is rated R, runs 1 hour, 24 minutes. It's an adventure comedy directed by Mike Judge, starring Luke Wilson, Maya Rudolph, Dax Shepard, Terry Crews, written by Mike Judge and Ethan Cohen. He did Beavis and Butthead with Mike Judge a little bit, and Tropic Thunder, I guess Ethan wrote. Mike Judge also did Office Space. You guys know I love that movie. They both worked on King of the Hill together. This was nominated for a Teen Choice Award for Justin Long for Best Breakout Male. I don't know. He's pretty funny in it. I don't know. Whatever. This movie was swept under the rug real quick. It's just like one of those movies that they didn't really like the way Mike Judge was depicting corporations. Ergo, it didn't get any marketing support. It wasn't on shelves long. It didn't get really like a big theatrical release. It had a very small release. I believe even like the title was screwed around with. I don't know. The point is the powers that be did not like this movie, and for good reason. It really is a great satire. And I think Mike Judge did a hell of a job poking a finger where it needed to be poked at the time. That being said, I think he may have missed the mark on the impact of internet culture at the time. Idiocracy in real life is everybody just staring at their phones with a lot of the same as the movie going on. So, of course, it's exaggerated in the film. I'm not saying life is exactly like that. What I'm saying is, I don't know, there are points of concern in these jokes that maybe I wasn't so concerned with in 2006, But it's still a great movie, still really funny. Let's see. Yeah, the film was pulled from small theaters after only a week. Mike Judge came up with the idea at Disneyland. He saw a couple of women pushing their kids in carts, arguing, and he envisioned a world where it was Idiocracy. Andrew Wilson, Luke Wilson's brother, plays Beef Supreme in this. Fox News was the only accurate logo used. That's pretty funny. The object that causes the garbage avalanche of 2505 was a recyclable beer can. I mean, there's quotes all day. Go away, Baton. Brondo has electrolytes. It's what plants crave. We still say that around my house all the time. Welcome to Costco. I love you. That's one of my favorites. Mike Judge announces the Demolition Derby and is also the announcer of the Masturbation Network. In case you were wondering, I'm sure you were, I'm sure you were sitting there thinking, who narrates the Masturbation Network voice? Well, it was Mike Judge. Anyway, so basically the premise is intelligent people stopped having kids or as many kids, but stupid people breed like rabbits, ergo, idiocracy is inevitable. And they do a good job of showing that in the beginning with the family tree diagrams and stuff. I thought that part was hilarious. Also, I don't know if there's any truth to that, but it does make me laugh every time. The most average man in the military and a prostitute are frozen in time and wake up after being forgotten, cryogenically frozen, in 2505, where they are now the smartest people on the planet, basically. And at some point, I did stop laughing. I don't know why. In so many ways, I do feel like Joe, because I never felt like the sharpest kid, but I definitely feel like one of the sharper adults in my circle. So I don't know. Take from that what you will. Maybe it's wisdom. I don't know. But, I can relate to Joe in that way. Also, my name is Joe. The family trees in the beginning are hilarious, like I said. I love how everything in the future is like porn and fast food combined. It's so funny, and I can see it going that way. Why not? Everyone's wearing that Lycra crap material with those Crocs, with all those logos all over them. You can go to jail for being broke. After watching this, I felt so guilty. I listened to classical and played a bunch of speed chess. It just kind of, I don't know. It's fine. It's a good movie, guys. Enjoy the movie. It's a fun movie. I think I was a little morose last time I reviewed this. I'm okay now. I said it's not a comedy, it's a prophecy. I wouldn't go that far. That being said, people are pretty stupid now. I mean, correct me on that if you dare. Idiocracy, I give it a 7.5 out of 10 now. I think a 7.5 out of 10 because it has such staying power. It's not going anywhere. This movie will be around a trillion years. Some do consider it prophetic in many ways. We did have a Macho Camacho president. A bunch of weird stuff's happened. You gotta laugh at the parallels. I don't think it's all coming true, and I think we're gonna be okay in the long run if we can band together. I do know there are some very, very sharp people out there working towards some solutions that are gonna make all of our lives much improved, I hope. How's that? I have hope. So, Idiocracy, yes, it's funny. Is it as funny as it was? No. It's not as funny as it used to be to me. It used to be like a 9 out of 10 for me. Now it's like a 7.5. Maybe an 8. Maybe an 8. On the right day, yeah, sure, an 8. You give me an edible, fine. It's an 8 out of 10. Let's give Idiocracy an 8 out of 10 for its cult status, its quotability, its staying power. I think an 8 out of 10 is fair. You won me over to 0.5 there, so there you go. 8 out of 10 for Idiocracy. Next up, I'm going to revisit God knows what. I'm just remaking a bunch of these, so expect them Friday mornings, and we'll see you next time on Is It Still Good?
Cut me a piece. Oh, that's... Go away, Baton! Damn it.